Hi, I'm Tom Ashford from the Self-Publishing Formula, and this is the Self-Publishing News of the Week. This week, book sales aren't falling, they're just changing, and audiobook sales are on the rise. See? Are we seeing the death of the novel? Now the answer is, of course, no, we're absolutely not. But there are plenty of publications claiming that the novel is on the way out, and that people simply don't want to read books anymore, but that isn't strictly true, and these publications make the same sort of claim every couple of times a year, and whilst they're based in some decent statistics, they're overlooking one major factor. Now in the UK, physical books might be on the down. I think they're going down between 5 and 7%, depending on which publication you're reading, and sales of ebooks have risen by about 4%, which doesn't make up the difference. But that's not the full picture, and what few publications take into account is the shift from a market which is predominantly dominated by traditional publishing to one that's got plenty of successful indie authors in it. And that's because a lot of indie authors don't use ISBNs, and so the sales of their books aren't tracked in the same way. So it may not be that physical sales are on the decline, but rather just that physical sales of traditionally published books are on the decline, and that although ebooks may be on the rise by 4% year on year, it may actually be a lot higher because of the overwhelming amount of indie authors who are entering the digital landscape. In the description below, I've put a link to an article which mentions some of these doom and gloom statistics, but also focuses on how mediums such as television are just taking influence from books rather than causing the death of them. And what's more, audiobooks are booming. So audiobooks are apparently up by 43% on last year, and that's £69 million just in the UK. Now, one of the most popular audiobooks was Becoming by Michelle Obama, but there's also popular titles by Adam Kay, Heather Morris, Anna Burns and Lily Allen. More proof, if any were needed, that adapting to the changing tastes and needs of the market is the best way to maintain success as an indie author. As usual, you can read the original BBC article in the description below. Okay, so that's it for this week's self-publishing news. Make sure to subscribe by pressing the button below, and I'll see you again next Wednesday.